Ever wondered how to preserve the bounty of your vegetable garden for winter? Canning vegetables is an age-old method that can help you do just that. It's not just about storing food, it's about retaining the rich flavors and nutrients of your fresh produce. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a vegetable enthusiast, canning offers a way to savor the taste of summer all year round. It's economical, sustainable, and a delightful project to undertake. Today, we're going to explore the step-by-step process of canning vegetables. First things first, gather your tools and ingredients. Let's talk about the tools first. You'll need jars, and make sure they're canning jars, sturdy and heat-resistant. The lids, too, should be new to ensure a proper seal. A pressure canner is vital for safe canning as it kills bacteria that could spoil your veggies. A wide-mouthed funnel will help you fill the jars neatly, while a jar lifter is a must-have for handling hot jars. A ladle will be useful in scooping your prepared vegetables into the jars. Now, moving on to the ingredients. The star of the show, vegetables. There are many types of vegetables that are good for canning: green beans, carrots, beets, corn, peas, and more. The key here is to choose fresh, high-quality produce. Remember, preserving won't improve the quality of your veggies, it merely locks in the existing goodness. With the right tools and ingredients on hand, we're ready to start canning. Now it's time to prepare your vegetables for canning. The first step in preparing your vegetables is to give them a good wash. This is crucial, not only to remove any dirt or residue from the field, but also to get rid of any potential bacteria that could cause spoilage during storage. So go ahead and rinse your vegetables under cold running water. For root vegetables, you might want to use a soft brush to really get into those nooks and crannies. Once your vegetables are squeaky clean, some of them might need to be peeled. Things like carrots, potatoes, and beetroot, for instance. Just grab your favorite vegetable peeler and get to work. Peeling is especially important if you're dealing with non-organic produce, as it helps remove any lingering pesticides. After washing and peeling comes the chopping. The size to which you chop your vegetables will depend on your personal preference. But remember, smaller pieces will cook faster. So if you're planning to use your canned vegetables in quick meals, you might want to dice them quite small. And there you have it. Your vegetables are washed, peeled, and chopped, ready for the canning process. But before we move on, here's a quick reminder. Always ensure your hands and kitchen surfaces are clean before you start. This will help prevent the growth of bacteria and ensure your canned vegetables remain safe and delicious to eat for months to come. Once your vegetables are cleaned and prepared, we can move on to the next step. With our vegetables prepared, we can now start filling our jars. Let's begin with the process of filling the jars. To do this, you'll want to pack your prepared vegetables into the jars, leaving enough space at the top for the canning liquid. The canning liquid is what preserves the color, taste, and texture of your vegetables, so it's an essential part of the process. You can make your canning liquid using a variety of ingredients, such as water, vinegar, or even the juice from the vegetables themselves. It's all about personal preference and what you think will best complement the flavors of your vegetables. Once your jars are packed with vegetables, pour your canning liquid over them. You'll want to fill the jar until the liquid covers the vegetables, but be careful not to overfill. This is where the concept of headspace comes in. Headspace is the space left in the jar between the top of the food or liquid and the underside of the lid. It's crucial to leave the right amount of headspace in each jar, typically about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Why is this important? Well, the right amount of headspace allows for proper sealing during the canning process. Too much space and your jars may not seal correctly. Too little, and the contents could overflow during processing, causing a poor seal or even breaking the jar. Once our jars are filled, it's time to seal them. Processing the jars is the most crucial step in canning. It's where all the magic happens, the culmination of your hard work, and the key to unlocking long-lasting homemade goodness. Picture this: your jars, filled to the brim with vibrant, fresh veggies, are all lined up and ready to go. Now, it's time to introduce them to their hot and steamy companion, the pressure canner. The pressure canner is no ordinary pot. It's a special piece of equipment designed to safely bring your jars up to the high temperatures needed to kill off any dangerous bacteria and other microorganisms. So, how do you do it? You'll start by placing your jars into the canner, ensuring they're not touching each other. Then, you'll adjust the heat to a medium-high setting and wait for the canner to do its thing. As the temperature rises, the water inside the canner turns to steam, which creates pressure. This pressure is what allows the temperature inside the canner to get high enough to safely process the jars. It's crucial to keep an eye on the pressure and adjust the heat as necessary to maintain it. The processing time will depend on what you're canning and the size of your jars. But no matter what, don't rush this step. It's the cornerstone of safe canning, ensuring your vegetables are preserved properly. After the jars have been processed, they're ready to be stored for future use. Enjoy the fruits, or rather vegetables, of your labor, knowing you've taken every step to ensure they're safe and delicious. Canning vegetables might seem daunting, but with these steps, you're ready to preserve your garden's bounty. Let's recap. We've gathered our tools and ingredients, prepared our vegetables, filled our jars, and processed them in a water bath or pressure canner. Each step, though intricate, plays a crucial role in ensuring the longevity and safety of our canned goods. Canning offers an array of benefits. It's a sustainable way to store your vegetables long-term, reducing waste and reliance on store-bought canned goods. It also provides the satisfaction of enjoying your garden-fresh vegetables year-round, a reward that tastes as good as it feels. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you engage in the process, the more adept you'll become, and before you know it, you'll be a canning connoisseur. So there you have it. Now you know the process of canning vegetables. Happy canning!